Next, I'd like to bring up Peter Brandom from the city of Hillsboro. He's the sustainability project manager, and under his leadership and guidance, I believe they right now lead the state in installed chargers. They have 25 chargers installed, 18 of those are public. And so I think they're even beating the city of Portland right now, aren't they? Yeah. Alrighty, Peter, come on up and tell us a little more about that.
Thank you, John. Yeah, I think temporarily we are still ahead of Portland, and that's always nice. As John mentioned, I'm the Sustainability Project Manager with the City of Hillsboro. I've been there almost 3 years, and almost exactly 3 years ago, we started working with Gary Gronke and Paul Berkey from the OEVA. I want to thank you, Gary, for all your help over the last 3 years in helping us get our infrastructure started. And we put in our first unit, and it was the state's first unit, it's my understanding, level 2 in the summer of 2009. And since then, I've really learned a lot from the EV users and the OEVA members, and our staff has become a lot more knowledgeable about these new devices. And through that, we have installed, as John mentioned, we're up to 25 now. But this is part of a broader sustainability program that is really a high priority for our Mayor Jerry Willey and our council, that even precedes our current mayor and council and goes back into the 90s with specific projects. And one that I'd like to mention is in the late 1990s, the city saw a need to start transitioning away from fossil fuels in our fleet, and we acquired a significant number of compressed natural gas vehicles, and we're recognized for that. We see now, we still have those units, but we see now the need to transition to electric, and that's part of our basis for deploying this infrastructure, but both for our city fleet as well as for our citizens and businesses. And we have a number of businesses as well in Hillsboro that have installed chargers. And with the leaf out now, we're getting a lot more folks contacting us. More fundamentally, though, we have a sustainability plan that our city council approved last year with some very aggressive goals for 2030. They understand that we're burning 20 million barrels of oil a day in this country, and that's just in the U.S. I don't know about you, it's hard for Solar World in Hillsboro, and it's an economic development issue for us as well. So I could go on and on about the reasons for doing this, but we're happy to be leading. We don't think that government is the solution forever. We're not just going to keep doing that, but we needed to help prime the pump, so to speak, to get the infrastructure in place so that as more vehicles come on the road, then the private sector takes over and deploys more infrastructure. So feel free, please, to check out our website. We have new information and instructions for our units on the website. And July 23rd, in just a couple weeks, we have our annual Celebrate Hillsboro event where we get over 10,000 people in downtown Hillsboro. Gary is helping us get a bunch of electric vehicles there again this year, so it's going to be kind of a similar scene on our plaza, and we're really looking forward to that. So thanks for the time, and come visit us in Hillsboro.